When drawing, you often find yourself needing to switch to another color. If the color you want to use next is already present on your canvas or layer, there are two methods to select that color without having to go to the color window and allowing you to work more efficiently. These are two ways to select the color from the canvas or layer. First is to use the eyedropper and second is to use the quick eyedropper. Now let's select the eyedropper tool from the tool selection window. And now if we click or tap on the color we want to use, the color will be selected. And as you can see, if you're using your finger or a smart pen, if you hold it down and drag it across the canvas, the color in that area will be selected. When selecting a color in this way, you can set the reference layer as either canvas, like all layers together, or current layer. The first one is the canvas. Canvas uses all layers together as the reference. This method is affected by different individual blending modes and opacities of each layer, and select the color as seen on your screen. The second one is the current layer. Current layer uses only the current layer as the reference. This method is not affected by the different individual blending modes and opacities of each layer, and select the color as it is on the current layer. Let's explain this better with an example. For example, let's make a red rectangle and a blue circle on different layers. As you can see, I already did that. Then let's set the blending mode on the blue circle layer to multiply. Now let's select the eyedropper and set the reference to canvas. Now if we try to select the color, we see that we select the color currently being applied by the blending mode, and here it's kinda black. Now let's select the eyedropper again and let's set the reference to current layer. And this time we see that the color selected is the color not being applied by the blending mode. And as you can see, when we tap the black area, it will select blue because the current layer is the blue circle layer. Now let's talk about the quick eyedropper. The quick eyedropper is a function that can select the color with just a long press of the finger on the screen. It's a convenient tool that saves having to open the tool select window and manually switch to the eyedropper. Now let's do a long press of the finger or pen on the area displaying the color we wish to select. This brings up a magnifying glass which will select the color on the area we are holding our finger on. If you don't want to use the quick eyedropper tool at all, you can turn the function off. For that, tap the return button, then select settings, and then go to the quick eyedropper and set it to off. This will turn the quick eyedropper tool off. And as you can see, if I do a long press of the finger on the area we want to select its color, it will not select the color. When the quick eyedropper tool is turned off, if we want to select the color from the canvas or layer, we can use the eyedropper tool in the tool selection window. The quick eyedropper allows you to quickly grab a color from the canvas. You can set the time it takes for the quick eyedropper to launch after you press and hold your finger on the screen to anywhere between 0.1 and 2 seconds. For that, tap back button and then select Settings. And then turn on Customize the time for activation of quick eyedropper. And after that, drag the slider of time for activation of quick eyedropper with your finger to adjust the time. If you use the quick eyedropper frequently, I recommend that you set the time it takes for quick eyedropper to start to as a small number as possible. This will allow you to get the colors from the canvas more quickly and make coloring more comfortable. Also, you can open settings window from the home screen. For that, let's go back to home screen. As you can see, you can select settings from here and change your settings from home screen. And that's it for today's tutorial. Hope you enjoyed and understood it. If you have any question or suggestion, please comment and don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope to see you in the next part of this tutorial.